Hey everyone, today is March 29th and my name is XTAC. Today I want to share with you how I'm preparing for all the upcoming character releases. Since I started 2 months ago, the characters Targalia, Eula, Zhongli and Ayaka are all leaked to be upcoming, and I want to play with them, but as a free-to-play player, it's unrealistic to get all of them on one account. That's why I'm starting another free-to-play account that I'm going to be playing somewhat casually after the setup is complete. I went through my reroll accounts and used the 600 maintenance primogems to roll about 4 times across 20 accounts, so about 80 pulls total to get venti, and I'm going to be rolling with that account. So why do this? Let's qualitatively go over this. For the pros, we have number 1, if your account is already in the endgame, there's really only like 10 to 30 minutes of content a day for you to do, outside of weeklies and Spiral Abyss. Commissions take a minute each, most of the world bosses can be annihilated in under 2 minutes, and the ley lines aren't really that hard either. The next pro is that you get to experience the game with a different team composition, or you get to just try out new characters. So my main account doesn't have Bennett or Venti, so as part of the team that I'm using on the new account. I also don't have the resources to level a Noelle, but I always thought her AoE burst was very cool, and I've been using it a lot to clear content. Next, I think re-experiencing certain parts of the game can be really exciting. For example, opening this chest in Leia that has 200k Mora in it. And the last thing I want to share as a pro is that you can actually experience the game in a new way as you go. I don't know about you guys, but I min-maxed the heck out of my first account, way over preparing for bosses, so most of it was a cakewalk. But in this new account, boss fights feel really rewarding, even though some take more than 10 minutes, looking at Yu-Gi-Oh! Cube. You feel rewarded for really being forced to learn mechanics and dodging them, like in Dark Souls 3, rather than just throwing in big numbers and winning. Take the Valen for example. I had to break his shield 6 times to kill him, but I got to experience a mechanic that I didn't even know existed. Do you know that if you take long enough, he'll start summoning these blue ball things to start shooting bolts at you that you have to dodge? Let's go over the cons. The first big one is that it's a huge time sink to get going. It's going to take a lot of hours to set up an account that has nothing to be able to clear the main story quests and consistently farm things. But once you get there, it'll be the same as your main, 10 to 30 minutes of dailies a day to collect your free primogems for pulling in the future. The next con is that all this could be for nothing if, let's say you save up 50, 60, 90, 100 pulls on your new account, and then the new banner comes out and you start rolling for that character that you don't need on your main account but you want it to play with as a main DPS. I'm kind of thinking about Eula for this. You might end up just not getting the character anyways, and then, well, you invested all of this time to not get the new character. And lastly, even beyond the time, replaying some of the content can really feel like a grind. For example, collecting the Animoculuses or Geoculuses, doing the main story quest again with those cutscenes that sometimes are unskippable. But for this account at least, I'm going to be trying to do the bare minimum so I can avoid that as much as possible. For my final remarks, I just wanted to say that the real way to deal with the upcoming new characters is to mentally brace yourself for not getting all of them. And that's part of what makes the game challenging and fun. Sometimes you can't have everything and you just gotta make do with what you got, and you certainly can. It's up to you if you want to make a new account for this purpose, but I did this mostly because I enjoy playing the game. Anyways, I'm XTAC, and I want to thank you for watching.